What is up, everybody? Ray here at Franchise Tag Fantasy Football, bringing you another special edition of the parlays for Week 3 that I liked. That hopefully I'm going to hit on. Hopefully I make you guys some money, make me some money, make everybody some money, and in the process, get you guys to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that share, please. So, I did it last week. Kind of ran through the news pretty quick, and I think it was pretty pertinent because y'all are going to be seeing this, Saturday. Football starts Sunday, so I think it's pretty pertinent to kind of go through a couple real quick tidbits of news, and we'll jump right into the parlay. And then if you guys are sticking around for the whole thing, please let me know in the comments below what parlays you guys, what legs you guys take, and how many parlays are you guys going to be putting in here on the Sleeper app, because I think this is a pretty cool app. I like talking about it. I like talking about it with you guys, so please let me know. But without any further ado, let's jam through this news real fast so that we can get our minds right for at least both the parlays and for any kind of DraftKings lineups you guys are going to be putting in tomorrow. I like to wait until Saturday, put my DraftKings lineups in, because I don't want to have to go remember which lineup has what, and try and figure out where those guys were when they're ruled out super late, So test results on Debo came back, nothing broken. He's fine. He'll most likely be sore, but I mean, he dominated for you this week. So if you started him, good for you. I played against him, so that sucks. Chargers have ruled out Austin Eckler. He's out. So Josh Kelly got a lot of work last week. It didn't amount to a little lot because I think the Titans' run defense is a lot better than you think it is. But hopefully it's a bounce back to the mean. Hopefully we get a little more of what we saw in week 1. I like Josh Kelly, so I think that might be a good start this week. Odell and Justice Hill are both out. They've been ruled out already. So I think we're going to talk about one of those legs that I got in here. That news made me want to say, like, hey, I want to get a little piece of that action. Anthony Richardson is ruled out. I think they're going to be pretty stringent on quarterback concussions. And, they're not going to really push anybody to come back any time faster than you think they would, because I think Tua kind of changed the game on that one. Bryce Young is going to miss most likely 2 weeks. But as of right now, it's only 1 week, and it's going to be Andy Dalton tomorrow. So I'm firing up every defense that Andy Dalton gets to face until Bryce Young comes back. Even then, I want to see what I can do on those defensive starts as well. And that's pretty much it for this. I mean, Jacoby Myers has cleared the concussion protocol, so he could be a sneaky little start there. But that's about all of the news that I think we should cover for this. So let's jump right into this parlay. So last week was the first time that I did this, and I wasn't sure how to bring you guys and show you guys what I was looking at, and I know that kind of sucked. So I kind of came up with another idea here. See if you guys like it. If you do, please let me know. But let's quit talking about it. Let's be about it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here. So this is the parlay that I have set in on Sleeper right now. I have Javonte Williams over 48.5 yards. He has been getting almost a 75 to 80% backfield share right now. He is the only guy getting touches, and Miami struggled to stop the run for 2 weeks in a row. I would really like to see Javonte get more and more involved, especially in the passing game, but just get more and more involved. He is one of their best weapons on offense. Get this man the ball. So I have the over on that one at a 1.79 times the amount I put in, and this is for a $5 parlay that pays out $95. Yeah, because it's like a 5-legger, and you can see at the very top left-hand side of the screen there, it says that this is a 19.15 times multiplier on what I put in. So I kind of like how Sleeper breaks it down, because it makes it easy to see, okay, what am I making off of these bets, and where are the chalk bets and where are not the chalk bets, So the next leg that I put in here was Travis Etienne over 69.5 yards. They did have I think it was a 71.5 passing and rushing yards, and I really like that. But this had better odds to pay out on, so I decided to shift and go with I would say not necessarily the harder one to go after, but they're going to give me more money if I hit on this leg anyway. So 69.5 points, 69.5 yards on the ground. Travis Etienne against Houston. there's a reason why quarterbacks struggle fantasy-wise against Houston. It's because for the last 20-something games that they have fielded a team, they cannot stop the run. So why do anything different? Run the ball at them every time. And Travis Etienne seems to have a stranglehold on that backfield right now. I really like him in this matchup, and especially to get over that 70 yards rushing, what I need him to have. I really like that one, honestly. I think it's a real chalk one. Next one is Keenan Allen over 68.5 yards. So I'm basing this off of the fact that Travis Etienne is out. I'm sorry, not we're just talking about that. That Austin Eckler is out. And every time that Austin Eckler misses, one of these two receivers, whether it be Mike Williams or Keenan Allen, are the beneficiaries of those missing touches. It seems like they pick up a lot more work because Austin Eckler's out. And I think it kind of goes in circles there. Keenan Allen's out, Austin Eckler's a lot more viable. And it rotates around a little bit. But like you saw it last week, Keenan Allen was heavily involved, and that was without Austin Eckler. So I would like to see it again. This pays 1.77 times the amount put in. I really like this bet. I think that this is against Minnesota's defense, which has struggled to stop the pass. I really like how, this matchup is kind of shaping up for at least one player in that offense to kind of go off, right? My next one, this is what I was talking about with, Justice Hill being out, with Odell being out. There's two more weapons gone from Lamar. So if Zay Flowers is going to have a 5-reception game, this would be it. It's going to be him and Mark Andrews and my dreams and hopes of Rashad Bateman ever doing anything. But Zay Flowers proved last week that he is a absolute threat with the ball in his hand, and I can't see any offense ever looking at what he can do and saying, hey, I don't want to give him the ball. Five receptions seems like that's going to be a pretty easy mark. But this is a 1.93 times multiplier on what I had put in. So this is actually the most, I guess, risky bet that I took according to Sleeper. I don't necessarily believe that, but I like this bet. I think we're in the money here so far. My last one is going to be Bijan Robinson over 69.5 yards on the ground, and only on the ground, against Detroit. Now, I do think that this is going to be a kind of it depends on if Amon-Ra is going to be playing, really, but I do think that this is going to be a little higher scoring game, and I do think they're going to have to rely on Bijan Robinson more and more. You saw last week against the Packers, he was unstoppable, and there's no way that you can look at that tape and what he was doing then and say, hey, let's limit the touches. There's no way, especially if, they're not trying to lose games. Kind of seems like they're not. I thought they were going to be in the sweepstakes to go get Caleb Williams, but I guess not. So Bijan Robinson over 69.5 yards against Detroit. In Detroit, I like these odds. It's on turf. It's in a dome. So definitely like how this is going to be shaken out. And Bijan has proven that he is the insto facto guy to give the ball to in the Atlanta backfield. It's crazy because you see, what did they run 32 times last week, and it didn't matter that I'm drawing a blank here, but it didn't matter that the touches were split between Bijan and Algier. It was very clear that they can both coexist at the same time. So I like the 69.5 yards here. That's going to pretty much do it for my parlay and what I have set in there. So if you guys could just go ahead and drop a comment down below. Tell me what you guys are thinking. If I maybe took some crap takes or something like that, or if you really like my takes here and if it's going to make us some money. So let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk to you next time.